Welcome back to San Diego Living. I hope I haven't made my next guest uncomfortable here because I felt like I had to take my shoes off for this segment. He's Amir Godes from Home Decor, Fine Rugs, and it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I said to you, ooh, I feel like I need to take my shoes off for this segment. You said, well, you really don't have to.
You don't have to.
But it feels so good.
These rugs are meant to be walked on.
I want to talk to you about how long your family has been in business here, first off, just so we can kind of set the stage for folks so they know who they're talking to. 50 years in this business?
My father was a rug merchant for 52 years, and I followed his footsteps.
Let's talk about what people are actually buying when they're buying a fine rug.
Okay.
I think everybody has this concept that it's very, very expensive, and it's a work of art. Maybe it should be hung on a wall and not put down on the floor. So let's clear some of these things up.
Sure.
With a handmade rug, how many hours goes into something like that?
Depending on the number of workers and the size, often takes 2 years to complete a rug. Overall, rugs are investment and meant to be for floor. You can put it on under a dining room table, living room set. And
So
they're
even these rugs that take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, there we go. There's my picture right there. It feels so good. Even these rugs that take hundreds of hours, you say they are meant to be walked on.
That's right.
They're not meant to be hung up on a wall.
Right.
Now, how much maintenance, though, and how careful do I have to be? If I buy a beautiful rug like one of these, do I have to have it washed once a year or every 6 months, or how do I take care of it?
Depending on the traffic of the rug. 3 to 6 years, it's what's common, and that's all.
So 3 to 6 years, you would have it washed by a professional.
By a professional. And as far as repair goes, probably 50 or 60 years before you would see some tear on the edge binding or the Frenching.
And that can be repaired. So again, it's an investment that you're making here. It's durable. It's meant to be used.
That's right.
Now, there are machine-made rugs out there as well.
There are commercial quality machine-made, which we also carry. The best ones are million points and higher, which normally they're made in Turkey or Belgium. They're fine. They're affordable. You start at a few $100 and goes up. But it's the handmade rugs, which is an investment.
And each one of these knots is tied by hand.
Tied by hand.
It's just an amazing piece of work, and the patterns are just infinite. There's so many. The traditional material is what? Wool?
Wool, and there are silk rugs, and there are blends, wool and silk mixed together.
And do you have a preference? I mean, does it depend on what somebody is looking for in terms of a look, or is there a difference in the way they wear?
As far as the way they wear is, silk is a little bit more, you want to use it on the less traffic areas. Less traffic. But wool is common. Wool just lasts forever.
Again, it's just they are works of art to me. Each one looks so unique. When you say it's an investment, I mean, these are passed on from family to family.
That's right.
Over the years.
That's right. Persians believed to be woven the first rug back in 2,500 years ago. And they're still making them. And in fact, our other countries are following that pattern, such as India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Turkey. And they're just great rugs.
Okay, I'm going to give you an unsolicited testimonial here, because nobody set this up in advance. We didn't even talk about this in advance. But last week, you left here from this segment. You went straight to a client's house, sold them a beautiful, beautiful rug. It turned out to be my cousin. You didn't even know you were going to my cousin. I didn't know you were going there. And I started hearing these rave reviews about how wonderful it was to do business with you and the selection that you had and how happy they are with this car. I said, I know him. I know him.
We have over 3,000 rugs to choose from, whether it's contemporary, traditional, semi-traditional, and antique rugs. And we would bring the rug of your choice to your house. And as many you pick in the showroom, and you pick the right one.
So you actually get to see it in the environment. You know what it's going to look like. You don't have to guess and then get home and go, oh, not quite. It'll be perfect, folks. I promise you. Go see Amir Godes. And a great deal for you. You already do, what, 70% off of list price,
right.
But you'll do an additional 20% off of that for San Diego Living viewers. But you have to mention that you saw Amir here on San Diego Living.
That's right.
Very good. Amir, thank you so much.
Thank
you for bringing these in, and thank you for just letting me give my feet a wonderful little treat here this morning as well.
Anytime.
All right. For more information, as always, you go to san-diego6.com and you click on San Diego Living, but that is a Home Decor Fine Rugs, and our friend Amir Godes. Have to call him. Have to go see him. Welcome back to San Diego Living. I hope I haven't made my next guest uncomfortable here, because I felt like I had to take my shoes off for this segment. He's Amir Godes from Home Decor, Fine Rugs, and it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I said to you, ooh, I feel like I need to take my shoes off for this segment. You said, well, you really don't have to.
You don't have to.
But it feels so good.
These rugs are meant to be walked on.
I want to talk to you about how long your family has been in business here, first off, just so we can kind of set the stage for folks so they know who they're talking